Namaste everybody and welcome. To continue with the exploration and interconnection between the movement of the breath as this capacity to cultivate and instigate space both in and around the physical body, but also in regards to our relationship to the space that is surrounding the body. One of the most pertinent and potent ways of doing so is through a specific type of pranayama that's going to incorporate some arm movements to open up that area in and around the rib cage and the thoracic spine. So I'm going to be sitting into this Virasana position where I'm sitting back onto the heels. If for whatever reason sitting onto the knees is not appropriate for you, you can always just sit in a cross-legged position, but my recommendation is to sit up onto something so the pelvis is at a minimum level with the knees, so the pelvis is in a neutral position. But I'm going to start in this type of position, seated position, back onto the heels, and from here I'm just going to slowly allow my arms to rest, move my spine into a nice upright position, but I want to be cognizant of how I'm holding the spine. Is my spinal column too rigid, where everything around the body is in a sense hardened? I want to allow my body to soften somewhat, and at the same time continue to keep that integrity of an upright spine, or as we refer to in yoga, that Tadasana spine, where the skull in relationship to the rib cage, in relationship to the pelvis, is in an upright, connected and related position. So spend a few moments just breathing naturally through the nostrils, and you can spend as long as you want in that type of position, just breathing, maybe putting one palm on the belly, allowing the belly to expand and release as you inhale, exhale. And then after maybe a few minutes of that, we're going to join the palms towards the center of the heart. I have that loosened jaw, similar to that Ujjayi breath. My teeth are not touching, I'm just resting the tongue against the roof of the mouth. And then from there, I'm just going to take a deep full inhale from the belly up into the chest and pause. And then I'm just going to take a long, even exhale, maybe even out through the mouth if that feels most appropriate for you. So from there, I'm going to inhale and reach my arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Palms are shoulder distance apart, really straightening the arms. And then as I exhale, I'm going to extend my arms all the way out towards the side, really reaching, straightening the elbows. I'm going to inhale, I turn my palms open to face the ceiling. Just notice if the rib cage starts to jut forward, keeping that uprightness again. And then I exhale, keeping the integrity of the spine, elbows towards my side waists. From there, I inhale, I extend my arms away from center, turning my palms down to face the floor. And then I exhale all the way back towards center again. So just really simple breath and exploring that space in and around the abdominal cavity in relationship to the thoracic cavity. And then just noticing what happens to the spine as you move the arms and open up that space in and around the shoulders and the rib cage. We'll do that a couple of times on the breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, turn. Exhale, bending the elbows, keeping the palms open. Inhale, reach and turn the palms down. Exhale, palms back to center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Inhale, turn. Exhale, draw the elbows in. Inhale, reach and turn the palms back down. Exhale all the way back towards center. Good, so that's a very simple exercise of integrating a little bit of movement in conjunction with the breath. And a really positive and powerful tool for us is really synchronizing those two movements. It can do many different physiological things to the body, but most importantly, it allows us to experience a little bit more added room and space in and around the lungs, which are predominantly going to be located more towards the back area of the body. So just start to notice when you are doing that breath work, notice if the rib cage starts to move back and forth. See if you can keep that nice sense of uprightness to the spine without hardening the body. There's that sense of a softness to the skin, allowing this malleability of the body. Experiment with the breath. Try to slow the breath down and always initiate the breath from the abdomen. I hope that helps. Namaste.